All right, I'm gonna fire up a little $5 sit and go against a Russian. Have fun. Well, we blocked the nuts and check behind. I think 9 high is a good spot to bluff here. 10 bit over half pot. That's a decent card. I think we do the same thing, just over half pot again. Maybe he calls it a queen. Yeah, he didn't have a queen. Maybe picked up the flush draw. Maybe had a 6 or 5. Going to be 2.5xing almost always. Probably not folding anything suited to a min raise at this point. I think we need to start making some jack highs and king highs and ace highs try to fold here. What did we get called by? I don't know if this is a spot where I'm supposed to barrel river, but I think I'm going to give up. Called with ace high right there. I guess I am supposed to double barrel. Well, we know what kind of player this is to a certain extent. We have a hero on our hands. If he hits a king on the river, he's getting paid. I think he can be flat in there against certain opponents that spew out posts. In case you're wondering, voluntarily played in pot, pre-flop raised, raised first in, fold to 3-bet, fold to 3-bet, 4-bet. Name, big blinds and stack, hands played, fold to c-bet, c-bet, fold to 3-bet on flop. I'll probably check raise a turn if you bet. Can't imagine he had much. If I were him and I had ace high or even king high, I was calling there. Yeah, I'm definitely calling with ace high or king high there all day. Probably the bottom 15% of my range. I'll just open fold on the button. This is probably a check raise. This is a lead, double gutter. Get some queen highs, jack highs to fold. Can't imagine he has much. What did you call me with? Ace high. Okay. Definitely a hero on our hands. Well, that's an easy adjustment. We will just bluff less and increase the size of our value bets and make this person pay for their insolence. Calls 2 streets with ace high. I suppose. I don't advise that. Well, guess C-bets aren't getting ace high to fold too often, but he leads here. I can't wait to know what that means from this player. I hate when people lead into me. It's just based off principle. Well, opening 71% so far from the button. I just don't believe that you just have great cards that often. I thought so. I would definitely be checking here if there were no flush draw. I'll probably float. I'm getting 3-bet a lot. That's what these Russians like to do. More than likely this is a bot, so I'll just figure out how to exploit it. I don't think so. No, I'm just not. I'm not dealing with that. So funny. Just so funny. 60%. That's so close. That's so close. That's suited. I'm calling him all day long. This person is going to keep 3-betting me 1/3 of their hands out of position. They're going to get crushed. I think that's an easy shove. Let's take a look at that. Okay, he's 3-betting over 1 out of 4 hands out of position. I have to imagine that if you're 3-betting 27% of your hands, your range for calling off for a 4-bet is like top 5%, top 8%. I don't think this is a top 5% hand, but let me see. I mean, we need 33% to call profitably, which we had, but I mean, sometimes you just have to send a message like, you're just not going to 3-bet me 1 out of 3, 1 out of 4 times when I'm on the button, because I'll just increase my 4-bet range. I would say since I didn't 4-bet this entire match, and you're only getting 1.4 to 1, I don't think you're supposed to be calling here. I don't think you're supposed to be calling with ace-8 at all. If I had like 4-bet jammed like with any frequency, then maybe, but no, I don't think you can. You're not priced in, and you're just not. He's ahead here, but like this is the bottom of my 4-bet range given game flow, I would say. Yeah, I mean, I'm not shoving king 9, so yeah.